Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aries. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the very end of March 2024. This is the week coming off of the full moon, the lunar eclipse in Libra. We're approaching Easter, and then we're also approaching Mercury retrograde, which starts on April 1st. April Fools, it's not a joke. It runs from the 1st through the 24th, and then we have 2 weeks of retrograde post-shadow afterwards. So, literally the entire month of April is going to be dominated by Mercury retrograde. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, Mercury retrograde, it's planet Mercury when it's like it's going in reverse. It's an optical illusion, but it's where things like communication, transportation, and technology all get glitchy. You see a lot of X's come back. You see, you're not supposed to sign new contracts or cut your hair or, engage in new types of work or whatever. If you need to start a job, then start a job, right? But be smart about what you're doing. Really what retrograde is about is a time for you to take care of anything that you haven't wrapped up in the past, because it'll come back and bite you in the ass bitch slap you harder, than you've ever known before. And if you still put it off, then the next retrograde that comes up, it's going to get you good, right? So if you're seeing this before Mercury retrograde starts, make sure that you're handling the things that you need to, that you haven't taken care of in the past, because it could come back up. Now, this one especially is going to be kind of significant. The lunar eclipse in Libra was all about justice, okay? It was about, fairness and balancing things out. Now, as we go into the solar eclipse, which is going to be taking place April 8th in the sign of Aries, your sign. Happy birthday, by the way, Aries, for those of you who are celebrating your birthdays. Shout out. Make sure that you guys drop a comment in the comments below and let me know what day your birthday is. But this next one up in Aries, it's going to be a closing, it's going to be closing the eclipse cycle, and Aries energy, you guys know, you guys are, it's like emperor energy, and you guys get what you want. You're very controlling, very demanding, but it's going to be very passionate, very energetic. There could be some crazy closing endings to significant cycles, a lot of revelations happening, and it's going to be some very powerful stuff. So just be prepared. And also, in any eclipse, it marks an energetic ending or culmination point. If an eclipse sign coincides strong with any sign within your natal chart, then there will be exciting turning points in your life too. So if you have a lot of Libra in your chart, you could have felt those effects from the Libra lunar eclipse. With you having Aries in your chart, you could be feeling or having some exciting events happen around April 8th as well. So just be prepared. Now, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Aries, when I was getting your cards together, it's called Mind on You. It's by George Burge and Kid G, featuring Charlie on a Friday. I don't listen to country at all, so not sure why it was on my player, but it came out on my phone. And some of the lyrics are, I've got my mind on you and you on my mind. Got these 4 wheels on a 2-lane and we're cutting through the night. We should try again. I already know it's you that you can't let go. So, are we talking about a relationship here? Now, this can obviously be romantic, and I'm sure that it, for most cases it is, but it could also be platonic. Somebody's got their mind on another person. Maybe somebody wants to travel to another person, and somebody wants to try again with another person. It also says, I already know it's you that you can't let go. So it could be the other person not able to let go, or maybe it's something that they can't let go about themselves that's causing a disconnect in the relationship. Just take it as it resonates. So let's get into this. Make sure that while we're going through this reading, first off, welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. Thank you for being here. And then, of course, welcome to all of my new visitors. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, smash that subscription button. And then also there's the little button where you can hit all. And that way you'll get notified of all of my upcoming readings and content. And then if you're interested in a personal reading, I have all of my information in the description below this video. I am giving 20% off during the month of April, 4/20. And so just reach out. I have my email and everything. Just reach out and we'll take care of it. We'll get it done. Okay, so like I was saying, though, don't try to force anything in my readings. If it doesn't fit, then it's not your reading. Watch the entire thing, though. There could be bits and pieces throughout where you'll pick up on messages, and it could help you or resonate with you. But energy can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and/or reversed. Everybody has both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's just a matter of balance. All right, underneath the deck, we've got realization. Somebody is realizing something, and then we've got top of the deck, number 30, purity. Somebody could be 30 years old. 3 + 0 = 3. That's all about celebration, waiting for your ships to come in. Then we got 3 underneath the bottom, too. So purity, the snow moon, waxing crescent, realization. Somebody has a realization about something. What are we doing here? I apologize for these I can't even talk today. I apologize for the readings out so late. Just since that lunar eclipse, it's been crazy around here. I'm working on a couple things that will be announced on the 1st. I've been exceptionally quiet about it for good reason. Very exciting stuff coming up. I already have the April monthlies out, so if you want to check out your monthly, go check the channel and find your sign. Underneath the deck, we have number 11, Secret of Shinobi. Top of the deck, we've got Voice of an Angel, number 13. It's becoming one of my favorite numbers. I've always been, 27 is my favorite number, right? 27, 17, 7, the 7s have always been, but 13 is also one of my favorite ones. And some people Friday the 13th and all that stuff, they think it's an unlucky number. As a Scorpio, in tarot, number 13 is the death card, and that's the sign of Scorpio. It means transformation, death, and rebirth. Also, 1 + 3 = 4, and 4s are all about stability and foundation, and like the 4 corners of like a house, a home, an apartment, an office building, like an actual structure over your head. And that's, as a Scorpio, that's what Scorpios really like, is stability. Okay, underneath the deck, this does not surprise me. This card has come out like 3 times already. It's called Coexist. When we do things for others, we get more than we need. And then Fearless, the spider. When we celebrate life, we walk safely among the wild animals. This card also came out for somebody too, and I almost feel like they may have came out together. Maybe not. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so, all right. So what I'm immediately getting off of this right now is that somebody is having a realization about someone's purity. Purity is the main energy in this portion of the reading, right? But they're realizing that this person is actually very angelic. Voice of an angel, it's like an earth angel. Now they may actually be musical, or it just could be somebody who uses their voice, to speak, to talk. Somebody in the public eye, somebody who, does videos or, puts themselves out there, uses their voice. It doesn't even have to be audible. It can actually be like, being a word warrior, or something like that, just, serving an opinion. But This is like voice of an angel. This also absolutely could have something to do with music as well. Someone is worried. Ooh, okay. Someone is worried. So the secret is Shinobi. I feel like somebody is worried that this person who has this voice, who has maybe a platform, is going to spill some secrets, and that this person is a sweetheart. This voice of an angel is actually a sweetheart. This is interesting because behind that is confetti. This card has been coming up. It was in the Scorpio reading, super strong. There's some kind of celebration that's coming up. Whether it's for you, it could be because, you've got birthdays and stuff this month, Aries. Could be a celebration coming up for something else like graduations or weddings or anniversaries or anything like that. But these all are together. There's like a sweetheart. Somebody's dealing with a sweetheart. Somebody very innocent who's been through a lot, who's had a very tough life. But someone is worried that they're going to speak up and talk about it and spill all the secrets. So then we've got coexist underneath the deck. This card talks about being able to coexist with people opposite of us, right? Like those that we've had issues with in the past, those that we have controversies or adversities with or against. So when we do things for others, we get more than we need. It talks about, working together, doing things to help another person because they need help, not because it gives you any kind of power or any kind of pull. Knowing that when you do something for others graciously, that type of love, that type of energy comes back to you, whether it's from that person or just the universe in general, that will come back to you. Then fearless. When we celebrate life, we walk safely among the wild animals. It's funny, when I was talking about this card the last time, I was saying how when I was a kid, oh God, I had arachnophobia so bad. I was terrified of spiders. They were always in my room because I had these big trees that were on the outside of the house, and they would like come up through the vents. I would wake up and they'd be hanging from my ceiling, and it literally gave me nightmares, and I was terrified of spiders through most of my life until I was an adult. Amazingly, the thing that got me through it was spirituality, because then I started to learn the spiritual definition of what a spider is and what it represents, and it didn't make me scared anymore. I mean, they're these little tiny creatures, and sure, it's like you can be in fear of if they bite you or whatever, but 9 times out of 10, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. We're giants to them, right? They're only protecting themselves. They just want to live their lives and eat the bugs and do the things that they need to do. They're not out to kill us, And so it took me a really long time to learn that, how to become fearless from one of my biggest fears. So let's read about these. We'll get some additional messages. Snow moon. The snow moon happens to be in February, I believe. So there could have been something significant that happened in February. I'm hearing that didn't happen in February. So there may have been a situation that did not happen in February that maybe somebody is realizing. So look for the purity. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. I know why I do what I do. So, companion stone or metal, clear quartz. The Cambridge Dictionary defines this kind of purity as being clean or free from harmful substances. There are good reasons to strive for a kind of positive purity in our lives. Being precise with our language and as clear as we can in our communications means fewer miscommunications and misunderstandings in our relationship and work life. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energies such as jealousy, revenge, or unworthiness as much as possible means that our motivations are pure and not muddy in their reasoning. So I feel like somebody is having a realization, of something that was done or not done, maybe around the snow moon in February. And, something needs to be made clear. Something needs to be cleared up. Saying, look for the simplest and cleanest solution. So, and they're realizing what that is. Now, it's interesting. It looks like this is like a big lock. And this all deals with communication. So it's like realizing that somebody needs to communicate. Somebody needs to speak up about, where this breakdown was. So, voice of an angel, number 13. I actually just flipped right to Secret of Shinobi. So let's read that first. So card number 11, that's twin flame divine partner energy as well. 1 + 1 = 2. Twos are all about unity and togetherness and coming together, and it's a very stable number. So, can you keep a secret? It's time to play your cards close to your chest. Soon enough, you'll be ready to stand upon the mountaintop for all to see and hear. For now, let things unfold in the guarded privacy of your inner world. When the time is right to be seen in the light, you'll know what to do, what is true, and what to do. Until then, be patient, be private, be committed, and wait for the right time to shine. So, basically, when it's time to show your hand, to reveal your intentions, and to speak more openly and publicly about what has been gestating, you'll know it. But for now, let things come together, away from prying eyes. Just for now, it's time to keep a secret. So again, there's somebody has secrets. So somebody has had a secret. And so it's like waiting for the right time for the secret to be unsaid or said or unveiled. Then we got 13, voice of an angel. So, voice of an angel. She's like sitting there playing an acoustic guitar. You have something to say. There is a unique voice within you that wants to be expressed creatively in the world, whether it is a conversation you need to have, a truth stated, a song to be sung, or a book to be written. Honor your voice. Know that it is inspired and can help not only your own spiritual growth, but support others on their path too. So again, like somebody is having this realization that something could have been made more clear, and it needs to be said. There's a secret that's been hidden, been held back, and now someone's realizing it needs to be communicated. Somebody, I feel like, has been fearful of stating the secret, about talking about it, and this is why Spirit is saying you got to be fearless and learn how to coexist to be able to get through this. So, there's fearless. Where is coexist? All right, once you know and respect yourself, it affects all beings around you. This water buffalo is comfortable in its own skin and doesn't think twice about helping out a local egret. The egret then eats the bugs, so both benefit. According to Ramana Maharshi, whatever is done lovingly with righteous purity, two completely separate decks, have nothing to do with each other, yet they're referencing each other. So, whatever is done lovingly with righteous purity and with peace of mind is a good action. Everything which is done with the stain of desire and with agitation filling the mind is classified as a bad action. Tao number 81, so you could be like 1981, be dealing with somebody born in 1981. The Tao of heaven nourishes not by forcing. The Tao of the wise acts by not competing. So when we work together, our load is lighter. Is it hard for you to delegate tasks and then accept gifts with a pure spirit and a humble heart? Affirmation: humility opens the doors to new opportunities. So again, this is talking about needing to work together with somebody, having to work with somebody about something, and then being fearless about what that is. So the image of a large spider may ignite a fear response. As with most of nature, if you treat it with respect, there is nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to butcher this name, just so you know. Ananda Anand Damayi Ma teaches us the individual suffers because they perceive duality. It is duality which causes all sorrow and grief. Find the one everywhere and in everything, and there will be an end to the pain and suffering. So tell number 50, somebody could be 50 years old. When we are afraid of dying, we cannot live. So reflections, can you imagine a connection with the spider? How often are you afraid of the stories of life? And what would you do if you weren't afraid? Affirmation, I make decisions from a place of love rather than fear. So you could be fearing something. You could be fearing about what needs to be said to another person. You could be fearing about a secret that needs to be told. But it's like it needs to be done in order for you to be able to coexist with somebody in your life. All right, what else do we have for Aries, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. That's a lot, because we still have a whole nother stack. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Careful in the stock market right now. All kinds of stuff going on. Don't take risks. Well, first off, we are approaching Mercury retrograde, and it would not be wise to take risks during Mercury retrograde, for sure. Wait until May. All right, what else do we have for Aries, please? Anything else for Aries, please? Thank you. Oh, you guys absolutely have the most. You have the most this week. All right, so lightning underneath the deck. Control your anger or you will be sorry, and then be careful, do not take risks. Sounds very Aries energy to me. Okay, so Aries. What do we have here? A lot. So we start out with a horse. Short journey. You could be taking a short journey somewhere, or you could have taken a short journey. Then we have flute. Somebody could play the flute. You could be dealing with somebody who plays the flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover, or they could feel disappointment towards you. Shield. You need to defend yourself. Then we have four-leaf clover. Great good fortune. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. And then beetle, good fortune. Okay. We're already at 23 minutes. I'm going to try to get through these as fast as possible. How are we already at 23 minutes? It goes by so fast when I'm like getting into the messages, especially Oracle. All right, Aries, please. What do we have for Aries? Underneath the deck, Five of Staffs. So there's been some kind of friction, it could be competition between you and others. I can't even talk. Either at work or in a family or a friend group, or like competition around someone like dating, you know. Just take it as it resonates. Wands are about passion. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Could be passion towards a person, romantic or platonic, or passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, passion projects, something like that. What do we have for horse? Short journey. I'm just going to pull all these cards out first. Ace of Cups. What do we have for flute? Disappointment in a friend or lover. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. So you could be disappointed in a Taurus, or a Taurus could be disappointed in you. What is Shield? You may need to defend yourself. Did that flip? Nope. King of Pentacles, so dealing with money. You may need to defend yourself against, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with somebody who works with money, handles money. This could be you. If you've got a lot of money, like the King of Pentacles is somebody who, he has a lot of money, He's always working, right? Like always working. So much so that he's like never around his family, even though he takes care of everybody around him. But that's all he does. He's always figuring out ways to create wealth and material goods, right? What's the 4-leaf clover? What's the 4-leaf clover with great good fortune? 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is about mastery. It's about work. Somebody's been working really hard, I feel like, in which maybe great good fortune has now come in. What's Rabbit? Too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, that's in reverse. So this is 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Now the 9 of Pentacles is it's like an independent energy, somebody who's independently wealthy. They've, worked for themselves. 234 on the clock, by the way, so you might want to look up angel number 234. But this is somebody who has worked for themselves, created their own wealth. They grow their own garden. They make their own food. They put themselves through school. Take it as it resonates, but this is in reverse. It could be in reverse because their mind isn't on their money right now. They may be in this independent type of mindset, but it's because they're in reverse because their mind may be with too much concern on sexual matters and not on their money. So, whoever that may be, rabbits. I mean, we are around Easter right now. What is Beetle? Good fortune. Beetle, good fortune. Oh, okay. 2 cards came out. Okay. So the Star came out. This is Aquarius energy. The Star card is all about healing. It doesn't need to be an Aquarius, but it's all about healing. Then we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups talks about, it's my don't go crying over spilled milk card. There's, 3 cups that have spilled, and somebody's usually crying over it, and it's like nothing can be done. You cannot do anything about what's been spilled. It's in the past. Let it go. What's still upright are these 2 cards, these 2 cups, and it's like that's what you have to look forward to is the 2 cups. Now in reverse, did it flip up in reverse? It was in reverse, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, in reverse, it's like all the cups are being spelled out anyway, and it's like there's no emotion involved. Somebody doesn't care about what's been spilled in the past because there's nothing you can do about it, right? And they almost don't even care about the 2 cups moving forward because it's like they just want to get through the situation. They want to get it done. Somebody may have great good fortune coming in. It could be the star energy. It could be somebody like in the spotlight, somebody who's like a star. They're unbothered. That's what I'm seeing in the star energy. Who has good fortune coming in with the beetle. They're unbothered is what I'm seeing. Completely unbothered. So either that's you or somebody that you're dealing with. We've got death underneath the deck. Death is not necessarily death. 9 times out of 10, this card means transformation. This is what I was talking about, actually. That card number 13, the death card. This is it. So this is Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. But what I see here is actually more transformation. So there could be a situation transforming or needs transformation. Okay, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm like running out of space on this table. One more for Aries, please. Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Okay, I need one more, please. Make it smooth, spirits. Thank you. Mostly. Underneath the deck, we have Ace of Wands, fire energy. This is you, Aries. This is a passionate new beginning for someone. This is also like an awakening. Somebody could be having this realization. It's like an awakening. What needs to be done? What needs to be said? What actions need to be taken? Be careful when taking these actions. Don't take risks, and make sure when you do that you control your anger, or you will be sorry. That is coming in loud and clear for me. So what is this horse short journey with the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups, aces are gifts from the universe. Cups are about emotions and feelings. It's water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could have it somewhere strong in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does. This is almost like making a gift, an offer. The cup, it's like a cup of emotion, a cup of feeling, making an offer. Maybe this could be like maybe somebody offering to take a short journey, or you could be offering somebody a short journey. Could be helping somebody on a short journey. What do we have for the Ace of Cups and Aries, please? Okay, so that's the Five of Wands energy, and it's in reverse. So that Five of Wands that we were talking about earlier, where there's like controversy, bickering, fighting amongst each other, competition between 5 or more people, it's in reverse, meaning that that's subsided. You don't need to worry about that anymore. It's like there's not going to be fighting or bickering. When it comes to this Ace of Cup, this offer, and as it applies to some kind of a short journey, why? With a Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover, and the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Now the Hierophant is a very religious or spiritual type of individual. They are like 5. So Hierophant is number 5, card number 5. 5s are about change of direction. So there could be something changing quickly, like doing a complete 180. Also, the Hierophant is about ascension. It's about organizations. It's about like institutions. It's also about marriage, higher levels of commitment. So somebody could be disappointed in somebody, like in, I don't know, let's see. What's the Hierophant for Aries? What's the Hierophant for Aries? What is this? With the Flute. Looks like that was in reverse too. Yep, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that's so strange. Okay. So there's somebody here who is like a Hierophant, or feels like they're the Hierophant of a group, an institution, a family. This is why I don't like this card. So the Hierophant can be like a leader, a ruler, like is like the Pope. But here's the thing: the more negative aspects of the Hierophant is that they're very full of themselves. They think that they're holier than thou, righteous, right? So I feel like there is like the head of, it could be a family, it could be an institution, a boss or something like that, that is looking down on somebody, disappointed in a friend or a lover. It could be a family member, could be a coworker, could be something like that, right? Notice how this Hierophant's kind of just like looking down at these two people that are bowing down to him, right? I already feel this. So then we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, she's all about her money. She's all about business. She's about material goods, not in a bad way. Well, upright, not in a bad way, right? She's very resourceful too. Very loving. She can balance house, home, work, life like it's her job, because it is her job. That's why she's the queen. But it's in reverse, meaning that she's having difficulty being able to balance things right now for whatever reason. It could be any reason, right? But what I'm seeing is that there's this Hierophant energy looking down, like turning down his nose at this Queen of Pentacles, which explains to me the disappointment in a friend or lover. So this Hierophant is judging this Queen. So what shield? You need to defend yourself. What's the King of Pentacles with shield? You need to defend yourself. Strength. So you may be this King of Pentacles energy. This could be you. If you're the one if you're like the main breadwinner in the family, or in your family, or you just are the one who brings in all the money, this King of Pentacles could be you, or you could be dealing with the King of Pentacles. And Spirit is saying, like, you need strength to get through this situation because you need to defend yourself. I feel like there could be something legal having to do with this. This Strength card, this could be a feminine energy, Leo, strong Leo. She also has the affinity symbol on her arm, but even the number 8. So 2024 is an 8 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. It means karma. What comes around goes around. So anything that was done in the past is coming back around again. And maybe there's something that was done with this King of Pentacles energy trying to obtain money of some sort that he's going to need to defend himself for, which is why this Strength is being called in. Or you're going to be defending yourself, or he will be defending himself against this strong, passionate Leo energy. Could be female, could be feminine. What is the 4-leaf clover? Great good fortune with the 8 of Pentacles. What is the 8 of Pentacles with the 4-leaf clover for Aries? The Sun, number 19. Something significant could be happening on the 19th, or could have happened on the 19th. Again, either this is you or somebody else, but there's great good fortune coming in for somebody who's been working very hard and very diligently on something. So if this isn't you, like if you're retired and you're not working on anything, then this could be somebody that's in your energy. But they've been working very hard and diligently on something. A great good fortune is coming in. We see the Sun. 19, 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings. Because 1 plus 0 equals 1. So it's like, I feel like this is like the end of some kind of lack of money, lack of funds for someone. And then the beginning of this new independent happiness, wealth, fortune. And it could be, all due to like somebody having worked really hard to get to where they're at. So what's Rabbit? Too much concern with sexual matters and the 9 of Pentacles underneath the deck. What's Rabbit? Too much concern. 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands talks, again, this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This talks about defending oneself, defending their personal beliefs, goals, morals, ethics, values. This is somebody, it could be this independent energy, somebody who's, done very well for themselves or trying to do very well for themselves. They may be like this. And so the 9 of Pentacles can also be like a feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. You can be a masculine in your feminine energy. It's this independent energy, but you just may be turned upside down right now. They've been defending themselves, their morals, their ethics, beliefs, values. And it could be around like sexual matters. Like, for instance, it could be somebody who's been practicing celibacy or something like that. Maybe I just don't I'm not understanding Spirit. why a Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Seven of Wands would be in reverse with too much concern with sexual matters. It could be that somebody was so concerned with their work, their career, with money, you know, that kind of focus that it's like, you know, when like you're so dead set on doing one thing that you forget about everything else. But because you are putting everything else off, it actually highlights what you're putting off. It's where, like, the thing that you're trying to avoid the most becomes the main thing that sets you on your path of what you're actually doing, if that makes sense. And I feel like this could be part of that. Somebody's been trying to bring themselves into balance and like come out of this Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy, but it's been due to this too much concern with sexual matters. Or maybe there could be somebody, oh, okay, yeah. So there is somebody who's been a little upside down with their independence, their wealth, you know. Could be a feminine energy if this is you or somebody in your energy. Who's been getting themselves into alignment. This also stands for like aligning your chakras and whatnot. But there could be somebody, like a little rabbit around them, that's been they have been putting too much concern on this person's sexual matters, like sticking their nose into somebody else's business where it doesn't belong, is what I'm feeling. If any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback knowing that I'm vibing on the same frequency that you guys are. Okay, so what's Beetle? Good fortune for the Star energy and the Five of Cups reverse. What's the Beetle? Good fortune, the Star and Five of Cups reverse. What is the Beetle with the Star and Five of Cups reverse? The Devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn somewhere strong in your chart. Also, the Devil is all about toxicity. And so you could be dealing with just a Capricorn. And this Capricorn could be like a star, could be center of attention. Also could be somebody who's very healing. Excuse me real quick. Okay, sorry about that. But that was confirmation. I was saying that this, where did I put the Capricorn here? Could be like the Star, could be like a center pentacle of like a family, an institution. I feel like this is just somebody that's like born in late December or, during Capricorn season. So that's December or January. There's good fortune coming in for this person. For this Star energy. Where does this Devil come through? So there could be the Devil is also about toxicity. It could be toxicity of any freaking kind. Drugs, alcohol, too much concern with sexual matters, right? It could be working too much. It could be eating too much. It could be exercising too much. It can literally be too much of excess of anything, okay? And I feel like if we're looking at this as toxicity, there's somebody here, the Star energy, that the reason this Five of Cups is in reverse is because they've given up. Like on 333 on the clock, that's your angels are with you, guiding you, watching you. Look up angel number 333. Five of Cups, once the cups have been spilled, it's like there's nothing left to give. They don't care anymore. and it can be that can be kind of like a toxic kind of feeling. So there could be like a star energy. It could be an Aquarius who just doesn't give a shit anymore, right? Done. Completely done with emotions, has no emotions for a person, has completely just like, they're focused on doing their own thing, making their own money, and living their own good life with good fortune. Now others, for some of you, it also could be like this star is like so focused on their good fortune, like they could be focusing on that almost to a toxic kind of level. But I feel for most of you, this is just like somebody has dealt with so much toxicity that's why the Five of Cups is in reverse. They're just finished. They're done. They're over. Whoo! As I said that, my entire heart chakra just completely exploded. They're over it. They're done. They just don't care anymore. So underneath the deck, I almost said death because I'm looking at the death card. We have Six of Cups. So you're dealing with somebody that you've known maybe since a child, or since childhood, or somebody that you've known for a long time. Could be Scorpio. Could be just transformation of this entire situation. But it's like, I see good fortune coming in for someone. I see good fortune coming in for someone. Maybe even for two people, because you have the Great Good Fortune card twice. But someone's going to need to defend themselves after a disappointment, potentially a short journey. Somebody's going to be taking a short journey, and there will be happiness. But I feel like there's some type of a situation. I get it. And that's why Spirit is saying you have to still learn how to coexist. So there is some situation that could potentially have a certain amount of toxicity attached to it that just needs to be handled, right? It's like when two adults are butting heads, but they still have to work together. You got to figure out a way. That's what this is talking about. Whether this is work, whether this is friendship, whether this is family related, that's what we're talking about here. So that's where I'm going to leave it at, Aries. If any of this makes any sense, gives you clarity, insight, or answers, drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, again, contact me in the information below this video. But as you know, it's Together We Grow. I love doing these readings for you weekly and monthly. I always look forward to sharing this energy and time with you. I hope you guys have a fantastic end of March into your birthday month of April. Be ready for April and Mercury retrograde, but I'll see you guys on the flip side. Y'all have a great one. Peace.